8 be enough to earn him his first crack at the elusive UFC lightweight title? We shall see.
J.A., I think Tony Ferguson understood that he had a tough challenge in front of him tonight, but he never could have imagined that Duke Bronx would show up like that.
Amazing. I mean, we've known that this kid is special for a while, and you know, amazing performance in the Kevin Lee fight, right? We thought like, wow, this kid's so technical on his feet, submits Kevin Lee on the ground, but I think he just keeps getting better. I think that's what we're seeing. He just keeps getting better.
He is. I mean, this is crazy. And he's 31 years old.
Yeah.
Right? He's still just entering his prime.
And this fight came together just 3 weeks ago. A lot of mutual respect there at the end of the fight.
You got to see this takedown.
I mean, you see early in the fight, Oliveira hits that beautiful outside kick. Look at this. Just picks him up and slams him. I mean, to be able to do that to Tony Ferguson is crazy. This smooth transition to the armbar at the end of round one had me closing my eyes.
Watch this. Watch when he puts it behind the armpit. That's what really freaks me out.
Rogan weirdly likes to watch it. He's sick. He's a sick individual.
Watch this. Look at this. Come on.
Oh.
You don't get any more hyperextended than that.
No, you don't.
It's the opposite elbow.
Look at it. You can see it almost sticking out.
So nasty.
Big knee to the body. I mean, just aware, right? Knowing what he can do. Gets to the double leg. Swings Tony off the fence so that he gets him away from the side of the octagon so he can't get up and escape. Back into the mount.
I have a suspicion that after the fight.
Here, let's talk. Yo, that was domination, a mauling. You know, I did not expect that. I don't think a lot of people expected that. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. I was watching this in the background last night, but covering boxing, man, I was like, so took a little nap. We're back now. Charge Oliveira, dominating win over UFC legend Tony Ferguson. And it's like, he's not done, but where does he go from here? You know? But those are 2 straight significant losses. You know, the Justin Gaethje, you can say, all right, he was preparing for a wrestler and Khabib. In this case, though, he don't seem like a guy that's going to retire anytime soon, though, right?
All 3 judges score this contest 30-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira.
By the way, take your time out, subscribe, like the video.
Charles Oliveira wants the belt, hard to blame him.
Who's this, his 9th straight win?
What is that?
No idea. Where's that translator that popped in on his last
Yeah,
time?
that looks like a...
I wonder... Is it going to be Conor versus Dustin winner? You think so? You think that's who he's going to get? I mean, of course, it's going to be it's going to be up to if Conor McGregor wins, to choose him. Or, because looking at the rankings, Khabib hasn't officially, retired. Dan Hooker? Or Justin Gaethje? And then the winner. We would see, what I'm trying to figure out is, who do they give the interim to? Because he should be number 3 now, right? Shit. Imagine if he would have got the submission over Tony Ferguson. Imagine if he would have got that. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Honestly, as I'm watching this card now, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And I'm hearing some controversy with the main event. We're actually waiting. I can fucking fast forward. What am I doing? Yeah, let's listen to the post-fight interview. I'm tripping, sitting here thinking like I got to watch and wait. Let's listen in. Let me turn it up.
What you just did to Tony Ferguson was truly amazing.
Uma das vitórias mais sensacionais que ele já viu de qualquer desafiante. O que você acabou de fazer com Tony Ferguson é simplesmente incrível.
Olha, irmão, vê só. Deus é maravilhoso na minha vida. Eu fui o único cara que aceitou. Peguei essa luta com 20 dias, sabia que ia ser uma luta duríssima. Mas vocês viram, eu tô chegando. O cinturão é meu. 2021 eu tô chegando.
I was the only guy to accept this fight, last minute. I knew it was going to be a really tough fight, but 2021, I'm coming.
Really tough fight. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen. I mean, what you did to a guy in Tony Ferguson who's been one of the most dominant forces in the lightweight division, you controlled every single aspect of the fight. The stand-up, the ground, you almost submitted him. And were you surprised that he didn't tap from that armbar?
Foi uma das melhores performances que eu já vi. Você dominou em todos os aspectos da luta, em cima, embaixo. Você ficou surpreso ele não bater ali com aquela chave de braço no primeiro round?
Olha, claro que não.
Agony.
Ele é um campeão.
Look.
Ele é campeão interino dessa categoria, ele é duríssimo, ele não ia bater, eu sabia disso. Por isso eu vim pra cá fazer história, eu falei, eu vou chocar o mundo. Foi uma das minhas melhores performances, eu tentei pegar, eu tentei nocautear, eu fiz acontecer. Olha só, fala você pra mim, quem dominou ele desse jeito aqui dentro do octógono? Ninguém, só eu. Jesus é maravilhoso, irmão.
He's a champion, you know, he was the interim champion. I knew he wasn't going to here to make history, and you tell me who's dominated him like that?
No one has dominated him like that, and no one has made a better case at being the top contender in the lightweight division. Obviously, this is a stacked division. You have Conor McGregor, who's about to fight Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
You have Justin Gaethje. You have Khabib Nurmagomedov. We're not really sure whether or not he's actually retired. But my friend, you are at the top of the heap. You are right in with those people, with those fighters right now.
Você realmente mostrou que você está aqui para ser o desafiante. A gente tem o Conor McGregor lutando com o Poirier. A gente tem o Khabib, que a gente não sabe se volta, mas você realmente mostrou que você é o cara que está ali para disputar o cinturão.
Olha, o patrão já falou, ele falou essa semana que ele achava que quem passasse dessa luta era o seu próximo desafiante. Eu mostrei, eu tô aqui. Olha só, eu não quero saber, cara. Em janeiro, quando o McGregor da Tipo vai estar lutando, eu vou estar sentado na primeira fila esperando que os dois vão vir. Pode vir, irmão, mas vem online, que o pai tá pronto.
The boss already said whoever won this fight would be in a great position, in first place to fight for the belt. And, you know, when Conor and Poirier fight in January, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to just be waiting to see who's going to fight me.
No question, Charles, because it wasn't just that you won. It's the way you won. Amazing. Congratulations. It was an honor to call your fight.
Não é só a sua vitória, mas a forma que você venceu. Parabéns por mais uma grande performance.
Obrigado, Jesus. O Bravo tem nome, Jesus. Charles Oliveira tá chegando. Chutebox, Macaco de Team DNA. É nóis. Pode vir, filho, mas vem você vem sem entender nada, porque nós tá pronto. É isso.
I have to thank God, you know, Charles is coming. Thank you, Shoebox, everyone. Come prepared because I'm coming.
Ei, Dana, deposita mais 50 lá na minha conta. Tô chegando.
Dana, give me another 50 G's. I'm coming.
Charles Oliveira with a huge win tonight. Imagine if they let him wear contact lenses.
Hey, Superman puts his glasses back on after he went.
Right.
I mean,
these post-fight stats are brought to you by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app for free to get in on all the fight action. Use code UFC when you sign up.
Yeah, he got a nice winning streak, man. Usman 12, Nunes 11, Adesanya 9, Volkanovski 9, Oliveira 8, Leon Edwards 8. I was looking really looking forward to the Leon Edwards fight. By the way, I am on I have UFC 4 and I'm a religious player. If you want to play me on Xbox or PC, is it on PC? I just got a new gaming PC. I'm very, very excited and hyped. My gamer tag is TST Controversy for TstreeT Controversy. So yeah, you want to get your ass beat or choked out, I'm your guy. So yeah, that makes sense. You know, for the winner. See, I'm a real big rankings guy, and I like for it to follow, you know, what it's supposed to. Like, you know, like, all right, well, you know, you're at this spot, so you have to only fight this guy to be able to get a shot. But yeah, you know, depending on what Justin Gaethje is doing, and Dan Hooker, I'm thinking it makes sense because it's fucked up though. Because I did want to see Conor versus Tony Ferguson. Damn, I'm looking at that now. Damn. And you know, Khabib probably home just like, the fuck, man. You know, because he was real high on Tony Ferguson too. Well, it is what it is. By the way, I think Khabib gonna fight up GSP. You think so? You think GSP gonna come back for a 2-fight deal? My understanding is that, you know, UFC, like, they don't want like somebody to come back and beat their top guy on like a 1-fight contract. Not saying that GSP would win. I'm just saying that's a, you know, they want like, all right, if you fight him, then it's got to be at least a rematch clause if you win, or you got to fight at least one more fight, and that could be your retirement. I don't know, you know. So that's where I'm at with it. But 2021 looking real nice. I've been really heavily monitoring John Jones move to heavyweight. You know, he's walking around at 240 plus right now. You know, I'm guessing he's getting used to, you know, the weight and moving around in there. Like, that shit is really exciting. And also, see, I'm a sweet sciencey type guy. So I like Khabib, and I like the wrestling. You know, so I'm gonna say, you know, Usman style, I like that. I'm thinking like, yo, he fucking him up with them foot stumps. To me, I consider shit like that, you know, kind of like how when people look at Israel versus Romero, like the leg kicks, like he was just kicking to the leg. I count that shit. So to me, you know, I'm all for all this. I love it. I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of pissed off. See, I've been watching UFC. I'm talking about, I watched UFC 1. My grandfather had purchased it. I believe it was on pay-per-view, or maybe it was on a chip box. Who knows? But I'm saying I watched the first UFC as a kid. I'm thinking like, what is this? When you got big people fighting small, like it was crazy shit. So I've always watched it, but it wasn't until I'm going to say about 10 years ago when I was on another channel. He covered UFC and trained UFC himself. My last partner Don Juan Banks. So I was always watching, but I didn't never think to cover to whereas in now, and we had to go through a lot of shit with UFC to be able to get to use some of these highlights. You see what I'm saying? Like we're the only channel doing what I'm doing that can at least show you something that is all right. If you read that I don't want that fucking fair use warning shit up there. So you a damn fool if you think I want to get cussed out every week when I'm covering UFC because they're like, take that fucking shit down. Who the fuck you think you blah 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 blah. Like, yo, I'm working on it. But as time goes on, there's gonna be a time, I don't know when, where we're gonna be able to use pure, clean, uncut highlights. So right now we're just paying our dues. So I thank you for the people who have been, watching and subscribing for the UFC content. It's a huge venture because my foot is in the door with UFC. I had an invite to fucking Fight Island. Like, what the fuck? I couldn't go. The first Fight Island. So our foot's in the door, but I want to make sure once we go in the door, like we're going to be in there. So right now I have access to all the virtual media events, all that, but I don't do it yet. You got to crawl before you walk. But anyway, let me get to the main event. They're doing the Conor promo. So when I do a card, even though I didn't watch it all in full last night, I like to watch it all the way through as if it is live. So I don't like fast forwarding and all that shit and rewinding, even though I just did it there. So anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe. Shout out to UFC for we had a nice thing going with them, not copyrighting my videos and shit. Thank you. Please subscribe.